So I think we need to realize there's that common theme of you always feeling uncomfortable starting something new. And I always correlate it when I first started working out and lifting weights. Like I felt uncomfortable. I felt like, and also too, you look at the big picture instead of taking it day by day because you're just like, oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not looking like, this ideal physique that I want. And it's like, but you are either first, you probably haven't even started and you're already comparing yourself with someone that's been doing something for years, or you just started and you're already acting like you've put so much, time into it, because we all know like working out, having a healthier lifestyle, it takes time. It doesn't just happen overnight. And we sometimes forget the biggest thing, the most uncomfortable thing is just getting started. And I can relate to this something with I'm doing recently. Like you guys know, I do YouTube videos, and me recording myself actually was super uncomfortable. Like I record myself in the gym, and it was really, really uncomfortable for me to do for like my first video. For example, my first video, I actually didn't want to pick up the camera and record myself. I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it next week. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Like I put it off, and then I told myself, okay, what's really holding me back? Like, why don't I want to pick up the camera? And it was like because I feel uncomfortable. Like I felt really like, oh no, people are gonna stare at me. And it's almost like, yeah, like I said, when you come to the gym and start working out, you're like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. People are gonna stare at me. They're like, what is she doing? Like, but I'm like, but I need to be honest with myself. So then when is the right time to pick up the camera? There's always going to be people in the gym, there's always going to be these things that we have in our life, and that's why we need to be like, well, are we just going to let that stop us, or are we just going to fight through the uncomfortableness and do it anyways? Because if not now, then when? And I had to tell myself, either I pick up the camera right now and record myself, or I should just give up. Because that's honestly what we're doing day by day. Every day that goes by, you're either getting closer to your goals or further away from them. And you making all these excuses, you're getting further away from them. And you have to kind of be honest with yourself, because you deciding not to pick up the camera or get started, working out, is you ultimately not believing in yourself and giving up. And I will tell you right now, like, you having to fight through that uncomfortableness is worth it. Once I did that and then got used to talking in front of the camera and doing all that, because I wanted to do YouTube for a long time, and the same with working out. I wanted to work out, and I had this, like, I'm like, oh, I want to put some muscle on. It's like we have these dreams that we want to do,